At Modern Castle, we've tested 84 robot vacuums, reviewed the data, and chosen the best 6 robot vacuums for 2023. To determine which robot vacuums to include on this list, we considered 3 core requirements. First, cleaning performance, which primarily focused on debris removal, including our standard cleaning test, long hair test, and pet hair test. Next, for navigation, we check how well the robots avoid obstacles, navigate spaces, and whether they can consistently return to base. Finally, usability focuses on how convenient and easy the device is to use, including navigational efficiency, maintenance, and how truly hands-off the robot is to use. This video is sponsored by NapLab. NapLab is our sister channel where we put mattresses to the test. We test mattresses through our battery of 9 different tests to create the most objective, transparent, and helpful reviews possible. If you're in the market for a new mattress and need help, visit us over at naplab.com or on our channel at YouTube. While there are many fantastic robot vacuums out there, none of them quite stack up against the Roborock S8 Pro Ultra. It has nearly perfect cleaning performance, removing 97.9% of debris by weight in our tests. Long hair and pet hair performance were both solid, though not quite perfect. We did see some tangling with long hair, but it was fairly easy to remove. While the S8 Pro Ultra stumbled a bit with hair, this is a common issue for virtually all robot vacuums. What little it lacks in this area, I feel, is far outweighed by its incredible usability. In addition to vacuuming, the Roborock S8 Pro Ultra can mop simultaneously. Not only does this mop have solid cleaning performance, but it can lift when the robot senses carpet, so it won't drag a wet, dirty mop through your carpets and rugs. This, in combination with useful app features, obstacle avoidance technology, and great navigational performance, makes it one of the absolute best performers in terms of usability and convenience. Furthermore, the robot has a robust docking station. It can automatically empty the debris, wash the mop pads, and heat dry the mop pads as well. It's an incredibly powerful addition to the robot, handling the majority of daily maintenance tasks for the user. All in all, it's an expensive robot, but it's also arguably the best robot vacuum on the market. Next up with the Roomba S9 Plus, the highest end flagship model for my robot. Its D-shaped body design allows it to get into corners more easily, allowing for fantastic cleaning performance. In our tests, 99% of all debris across all floor types was removed. While long hair performance had many tangles, the hair was easy to remove, being mostly tangled around the ends of the axle. However, pet hair performance was excellent. The majority of the pet hair was removed from the high-powered carpet. In addition, the S9 Plus comes with an auto-empty docking station. This, in combination with the helpful app features, creates a robot that is easy to use. Notably, it lacks obstacle avoidance features, but still navigates fairly well. The cleaner the floor of obstacles, the better the navigational performance is going to be on the S9 Plus. Despite the lack of newer features, the Roomba S9 Plus is a powerful performer and a fantastic cleaner. While being an older model than the S8, the Roborock S7 Max V Ultra is a fantastic device all the same. It utilizes many of the same features and technology the S8 has, but lacks some of the newer additions. Regardless, it still removed 97.9% of all debris and had fantastic results in our pet hair test, removing 90% of the hair from the carpet. While it struggled more with long hair tangles, these were easy to remove, making it less of an issue. In addition, the S7 Max V has mopping features, which cleans a healthy amount of dirt and debris from the floor. These mop pads can also lift up when the carpet is detected, just like the Roborock S8. Navigational performance was excellent for the S7. Thanks to the combination of LiDAR, an RGB camera, and their reactive AI, the S7 expertly navigated our floor. In addition, it has obstacle avoidance technology, which avoids all the obstacles placed in our test. Usability is also fantastic thanks to the docking station. Much like the S8, this docking station manages the majority of daily maintenance tasks for you. Unlike the S8, this docking station cannot dry the mop pads. It will clean them, but lacks the heat dry functionality. The Ecovacs DeepBot T10 Omni is another robot packed with incredibly useful usability features. It's equipped with a powerful docking station that, like Roborock's S8, automatically empties the debris and can wash and dry the mop pads. In addition, they have a built-in voice assistant named Eco that enables voice commands for the robot. That said, the T10 Omni has more than features. In our cleaning test, It removed 96.8% of all debris across all floor and debris types. It struggled more with long hair and had okay performance with pet hair, but its RGB camera and LiDAR did well to navigate our office and studio space and avoided all obstacles successfully. Furthermore, the dual spinning mop pads managed dirt and debris well in our mopping test. Unfortunately, the mops are unable to lift in order to keep the carpet clean. Instead, the robot will avoid carpets or rugs entirely while it has the mopping pads attached. Regardless, the Ecovacs DeepBot T10 Omni is a powerful vacuum with many helpful features. The Roomba Combo J7 Plus is the latest robot vacuum from iRobot. It comes packed with the latest features, which improve overall cleaning experience. The most notable addition is the lifting mop pad, which will lift onto the top of the robot when carpets or rugs are detected. Furthermore, the robot has an RGB camera that enables obstacle avoidance and improves navigational performance. In our navigational test, the J7 Plus successfully avoided objects and fully cleaned the office floor without getting stuck. In terms of cleaning performance, the Combo J7 Plus is fantastic. It removed 96.4% of all debris, had excellent cleaning performance while mopping, and managed pet hair with ease. That said, the robot did struggle with long hair, having the majority of hair tangled around the brush roll and spinning side brush. Maintenance also lags a little behind compared to the other robot vacuums on this list. It has a docking station that automatically empties the dustbin of the robot. However, it lacks the ability to wash the mop pads, refill the water supply, or dry the mop pads. That said, it is notably less expensive due to the more simple docking station. Last but not least, we have the Samsung JetBot AI Plus. In our cleaning test, it had a 95.8% debris removal rate. In addition, the JetBot AI Plus did okay with long and pet hair, but not amazing. More than half of the long hair tangled, but more than half of the pet hair was removed. The robot utilizes an RGB camera for navigation, which enables obstacle avoidance. In our test, it avoided all the obstacles in its path. It will sometimes bump into them, with the corner occasionally snagging on things like cords. The biggest weak spot for the Samsung is its cleaning speed. It took 100 to 110 minutes to completely clean our office space. This is notably more than the average, which is in the 50 to 60 minute range. In most cases, the long cleaning time isn't a major issue, especially thanks to the auto-empty docking station and usability features like recharge and resume. In addition, it has app connectivity with a plethora of helpful usability options. We've tested many robot vacuums, and while we choose the robots we felt were the absolute best for this list, there are many devices that are comparable to the ones we chose. When the Roomba i7 Plus was released, it was one of the most advanced robot vacuums we've seen at the time. Now, it shows its age in terms of features and ability, but still doesn't lack in terms of raw vacuuming performance. In our test, it removed 99% of all debris, which is an incredible performance and at the same level as the more expensive Roomba S9 Plus. It struggled with long and pet hair, but comes with an auto-empty base for easier maintenance. In addition, the app experience is excellent with full mapping functionality. Being the latest robot vacuum from Shark, the Shark Matrix is a solid performer in its own right. It removed 97.3% of all debris in our test and had some of the best long hair management across all robot vacuums we've tested to date. In our test, it only had 6.7% of the long strands tangled around the brush roll. It also had a docking station with automatic debris removal and a bagless dustbin on that station. This reduces maintenance costs over time, as you don't have to worry about replacement bags. The Ecovacs DeepBot X1 Omni is another solid choice, just narrowly edged out by the newer T10 Omni. It also has many of the same features that we saw in the T10 Omni. The X1 has the auto-empty, wash, fill, and dry station, the built-in voice assistant Eco, and obstacle avoidance technology. It offers great clean performance with 96.5% debris removal and has mopping capabilities as well. Next up, we're going to move on to our side-by-side performance comparisons. The primary factor we considered when deciding which robot vacuums to include in this list was cleaning performance. To test this, we placed 4 different debris types on 3 different floor types. We measure half an ounce of each debris, put them together, and evenly distribute the material across the floor. Next, we run the robot vacuum on the highest suction available, letting it complete 2 full cleaning cycles. After, we measure the amount of remaining debris by weight and compare it to the starting amounts. The table shows all the data we've collected from these tests on each of these robot vacuums. All of the chosen robots for this list, including the honorable mentions, had cleaning performances above a 95.8% across all floor and debris types. The Roomba i7 Plus and S9 Plus had the best across the board with a 99% debris removal rate. In some cases, like the Samsung JetBot AI Plus on hardwood or the Ecovacs DeepBot T10 Omni on low-pile carpet, the robots struggled slightly, which lowered their overall score. Still, none of these robots had scores below 93% on any floor type. In addition to testing debris removal, we also test how well the robot vacuums manage long hair and avoid tangles. We do this by laying 0.3 grams of long hair on hardwood flooring. We run the robot vacuum over the hair on maximum suction power, letting it perform on a single cleaning cycle. After, we check the floor for remaining strands and brush roll / spinning side brush for hair tangles. On screen is a table showing the full set of data for our long hair test. Robot vacuums across the board struggle with managing long hair. In most cases, at least half of the hair remains tangled in the device after cleaning. That said, there is one notable exception, the Shark Matrix. In contrast to the other devices, the Matrix managed long hair with ease, only having 6.7% of the hair tangled around the brush roll. On the other side were the Roomba Combo J7 Plus, DeepBot T10 Omni, and Roomba i7 Plus, which all struggle with long hair. It's important to note that the robot vacuums across the board struggle with long hair. Even when hair tangles around the majority of these brush rolls, it's fairly easy to remove. When the ends of the brush roll can detach or the tool is provided to help the hair removal, in most cases the hair is easy to manage. The one exception to this was the Samsung JetBot AI Plus, which had tightly wound around the brush roll and required scissors to get out. We also test how well the robot vacuums manage pet hair on high-pile carpet. We nestle 1.0 grams of pet hair into the carpet fibers and run the robot over it on the highest suction power. On screen now is a table of the data we've collected from our pet hair tests. Again, robot vacuums are going to struggle more with pet hair compared to a standard upright or cordless stick. However, there are some robots that had fantastic results when pitted against pet fur. The Roomba Combo J7 Plus, Roomba S9 Plus, and Roborock S7 Max V Ultra all had fantastic results with pet hair. Both the Roomba S9 Plus and Roborock S7 Max V had over 90% removal, with the Roomba Combo J7 Plus having the highest at a 95%. On the lower end, we have the Shark Matrix and Roomba i7 Plus. While the Roomba was able to remove the majority of pet hair, the Matrix failed to accomplish that. Again, robot vacuums struggle more with pet hair on carpet, but there are a few robots that rise above the rest. Not all robot vacuums on this list have mopping functionality. As such, they won't be discussed in this section. To test the mopping functionality, we have the robot vacuum perform multiple cleaning cycles in our office and studio space. We periodically check the mop pads and dirty water tank, if available, for dirt and debris. On screen is our table comparing the different models and their mopping performance. Across the board, all the robot vacuums had excellent performance. While none of them will stand up to the power of a dedicated mopping device, they do handle daily mopping incredibly well. In addition, many of the robots include features that improve the mopping experience. The Roborock S8, Roborock S7, and Roomba Combo J7 Plus all include mop pads that can lift or even retract, reducing the likelihood of getting your carpets or rugs damp or dirty. In addition, robot vacuums like the Roborock S7 and S8 and Ecovacs DeepBot T10 and X1 include a docking station that performs automatic maintenance on the mop pads. One of the newer feature additions to robot vacuums is the ability to actively detect and avoid obstacles via internal sensors paired with RGB cameras. While not every device on this list has these capabilities, most of them do. To test this, we place different objects that can be found in a home and place them in an area that the robot vacuum had to clean. We then run the device and observe its cleaning, checking to see how well it avoids objects. The table on screen shows the results of our obstacle avoidance test for each robot vacuum. Performance varied across the board, with both the Ecovacs robots and Roborock S7 receiving the best results. Both of the Ecovacs robots were able to mostly avoid all objects, occasionally brushing alongside some, whereas the Roborock S7 completely avoided all of the objects in its path. Most of the robots fell somewhere in the middle, avoiding most obstacles while running into some of them. The worst performance came from the Shark Matrix. That said, it lacks an RGB camera, making me believe that it doesn't have any obstacle recognition. In addition to testing moment-to-moment obstacle avoidance, we also test navigational ability on a broader scale. We do this by having the robot vacuum perform multiple cleaning cycles in our office and studio space, checking 3 core requirements. Can it fully clean the space? Can it avoid getting stuck? And can it return to the dock successfully? On screen now is a table showing the navigational performance of each robot. In all cases, the robot vacuums navigated well. Very few of them got stuck, while all of them fully cleaned the floor and returned to base. The Samsung JetBot AI Plus and Roomba Combo J7 Plus did get stuck once or twice. However, it happens so infrequently that we don't consider it a major issue. In addition, the Roomba S9 Plus and i7 Plus lack the improved navigation hardware that was introduced with the J7 series. While they don't have a camera, they still manage to navigate very well, cleaning the full space and returning to base the majority of the time. There were cases where they got stuck on obstacles around the floor, but that is somewhat expected given that they lack obstacle recognition. We also test how fast the robot is able to clean our office and studio space, which consists of around 1,000 square feet and includes film equipment, electronics, and other products for testing. The table on screen compares the cleaning speed of each robot vacuum. Both the Shark Matrix and Ecovacs Deepbot X1 Omni had the fastest speeds, cleaning in 40 to 50 minutes. Most of the robot vacuums fell in the 50 to 70 minute range, with the Samsung JetBot AI Plus being the slowest by far. Cleaning speed isn't a huge issue, as most of the robots have the ability to recharge themselves and resume cleaning where they left off. To test how loud the vacuums are while running, we run them on high-power carpet, measuring the amount of noise generated on each mode. We measure from about 3 feet away using a professional sound meter device. Additionally, we measure how loud the vacuum is while self-emptying. On screen now is a table showing all the sound levels of the vacuums on this list. Most of the robot vacuums on this list created noise in the 60 to 70 decibel range on each mode. Both of the Roborock vacuums seemed to be the loudest on their maximum suction power, while the Roomba i7 Plus was the quietest, but only barely at 67.1 decibels. While self-emptying, the Roomba Combo J7 Plus and the Roborock S8 Pro Ultra were the loudest, with a noise level in the 80 decibel range. That said, for all these vacuums, do not disturb options exist to prevent self-emptying or even cleaning during quiet hours. Usability focuses on how easy or convenient it is to use the robot vacuum. Aspects that are included in usability are setup, controlling the device, and maintaining the device, as well as any other accessories or features that allow the device to be more hands-off or convenient. Every single robot vacuum we've discussed comes with an auto-empty docking station of some sort. However, only some of the docking stations have additional functionality that assists with the mop as well. On screen is a table comparing the usability features available for each robot. The Ecovacs robots and Roborock S8 Pro Ultra have docking stations that can practically do everything in regards to daily maintenance. The docking station of the Roborock S7 Max V Ultra only lacks the ability to heat dry mop pads, whereas all the rest can only automatically empty the dustbin. That said, the Shark Matrix offers a bagless dustbin, which does reduce long-term maintenance costs. Another important note regarding the Ecovacs docking stations is that they lack a removable base plate. Without the ability to remove the base plate, washing it becomes a lot more difficult and tedious. Setup is also fairly easy across the board for each robot, and they each include app connectivity, which offers a variety of features, including maps, custom schedules, cleaning history, and more. Some robots are equipped with their own variations on these basic settings, as well as additions specific to the device or manufacturer. If you'd like to see our complete testing data and reviews for these robot vacuums, please visit us over at moderncastle.com. There, you can find deep dive reviews, comparisons, best of, and more. Well guys, that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. Comments or questions, please drop us those notes down below. If you're interested in buying any of these robots, we've got links in the description. For more from Modern Castle, be sure to get subscribed, ring that bell, and visit us over at moderncastle.com. As always, thank you so much for watching.